this is a little update on Sweetie. I've kind of shared with you all a little bit about how she's been unwell lately, and I thought I'd just give you an update on what's been going on. So, oh God, where to even start? So she's got chronic kidney failure. Let's see if we can keep her in shot. Sweetie initially had problems with her mouth and her gums. This is going back to May now, in the summer. So the vet took out some teeth and had a clean up in her mouth, but she was still having problems. She was being sick, and eventually we got him to test her, and then it turns out she's got chronic kidney disease, chronic kidney failure. Didn't really explain it very well to me, and it kind of led me in a bit of a merry dance, this particular vet. So my first point is to say that if you have an animal and you love it, don't just take it to your local vet. I know you probably will think, like I thought, that you can trust a professional, like someone who has trained and should be good at communicating and good at diagnosing problems and good at finding solutions. Don't just trust that vet just because he's a vet is any good, because trust me, this vet that I was going to was bloody useless. He didn't spot her problems. He was looking at sores in her mouth where he'd taken teeth out and suggesting that I needed to go and take her to a very expensive specialist for cat mouth problems. He was giving her medication, even though he knew she had kidney failure. He was giving her medication. When I looked it up, you don't give this medication to cats with kidney failure. One of the side effects is kidney failure. And I've had all of that confirmed by her lovely new vet, who said no, he would definitely never ever give that medication to a cat with kidney failure. The new vet instantly just looked in her mouth and said, oh yeah, the top teeth are rubbing on the gums where the teeth came out. So why this vet who actually took her teeth out couldn't spot that, I don't know. Not to mention many other issues. So I've written a letter of complaint. He's responded, and now I'm going to take it further. So I'm just saying, if you've got an animal, do your research on the vet. I've since found out from various people that that vet has got a very bad reputation. I think that he tries to operate on animals when they don't need an operation. So is it incompetence or is it trying to make money? I don't know, but just really please, if you've got an animal and you love it, then do your research and try and go to a decent vet. So anyway, we've now got a lovely vet, really lovely guy, very good at communicating and explaining and sorting things out. So poor little Sweetie, she was supposed to only have very mild kidney failure. It was only just about registering. However, she's obviously got a lot worse because at the weekend she got a bit lethargic, and I didn't really notice first of all, but she just laid on the sofa just about here actually where she is now. She's pretty much there all day Saturday, and I thought that's a bit strange because she normally gets up, wanders around, does stuff, but she was just there all day. And then on the following day, on the Sunday, it was the same thing. She just stayed there all day and she didn't eat. So I realised that there was a problem. She did have a little drink, but then she was sick, and I got quite upset. I was really worried about her, and so we took her to the vets on Monday, and he said, like, he did blood tests, and all the levels were up that shouldn't, you know, that they look at when they look at kidney failure. Her levels weren't good. They indicated that her problem was much worse than we thought. So she had to stay in overnight on Monday. She was on a drip, bless her. She had the front of her paws shaved and fluids all night, and I think she had fluids the next day as well. And then on Tuesday evening I was allowed to bring her home, and we are now going to be doing intravenous fluids. So basically I've been to the vet this evening and he's given me the stuff So I'm going to be, it's like a drip that you have, like you pin it up somewhere, bag full of water, and then I have to grab a bit of her skin and poke a needle in and get 100 mils under her skin, and we're going to try and do that twice a week. So we did it at the vet's and she took it very well, but for me to do it on my own without someone there to hold her or anything, you know, it's going to be a challenge. So I'm going to get some help if I can, but I understand, I've looked on YouTube, people do it on their own. I think once the cat gets used to it, it's not so bad. So what this will do is help keep her fluids up, help keep her kidneys running better, and it could potentially extend her life and make her feel better. So, you know, the idea of doing it was kind of horrid at first, and it's going to be a bit time consuming, but, you know, she's my one and only, so we're going to do it. So that is it. Just wanted to give you an update. So hopefully, with any luck, we'll get Sweetie feeling a lot better. She definitely seems a bit better, certainly much better than she was over the weekend. And yeah, she's definitely not quite herself, bless her, but we'll do our best to look after her. She's on special kidney food as well, so she's on Royal Canin, I think it's called Renal, which will help keep her well as well. And there's water around the house for her. So these are all things, if you do have a cat with kidney failure, hopefully you're doing your research and you'll learn that they need lots of water and they need access to water, and ideally if you can give it to them under their skin as well, if that's what your vet recommends. So yeah, she's got a water bowl upstairs, a water bowl downstairs. She's also got a water fountain upstairs. The water's flowing and she really likes that, so she gravitates towards that. Apparently animals prefer running water to just a bowl of water anyway, but I want to make sure that she's got plenty. She also has her food upstairs and a little bit of food downstairs because I'm trying to encourage her to eat a bit more. Her weight has been an issue since she had the teeth problem, so she must have lost quite a bit of weight around the time she had bad teeth, but I didn't know about it until she'd already lost quite a bit of weight. So she's kind of stabilised really with her weight, but she doesn't eat a lot, so I like to make sure there's food upstairs and downstairs now, just so if she walks past and she thinks, oh, maybe I'll have a biscuit, she can have a biscuit. So that's what we're doing. Basically, hashtag pray for Sweetie, and we'll try and keep her as well as we can. Probably go back to the vets in about a month to get blood tests, see how she's doing. The vet wants to do a test on her urine and see if there's protein in there, and then there's some kind of supplement or medication he can give to help her even more. So next update, unless anything happens, fingers crossed that she's going to be okay, then hopefully we won't be back to the vets for another month. But I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I know a lot of my usual subscribers do love Sweetie, probably way more than they love me, but also for anyone out there that's got a cat suffering with a kidney problem, maybe this could be useful, although of course there are lots and lots of really useful videos from experts, so I'm no expert, I'm just kind of new to all of this. Anyway, thank you for watching and I'll catch you all soon. Say bye, Sweetie. Say bye-bye, Sweetie.